Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're really trying to cut through the noise on success, especially, in real estate.
Right. It's a tough field.
It is. Our mission is to figure out the habits, the traits, what actually separates the people who really thrive from those just, getting by.
Mm-hmm.
We're using the Real Estate Agent's Blueprint to Success, Episode 3, The Traits of a Successful Agent, as our guide. And it kicks off with this thought that, honestly, it grabs you.
Yeah. What's that?
It says, not everyone thrives in real estate. What separates those who succeed? Habits and traits, not luck. That's pretty direct, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. It cuts right to the chase. And it's such a critical place to start this deep dive.
Why do you say critical?
Well, because so often we just chalk success up to luck, right? Or maybe being in the right place at the right time, having some innate talent.
Sure, the lucky break idea.
Exactly. But the blueprint immediately says, hang on, let's shift focus. Forget the external stuff for a second, luck, market timing, and look internally.
Internal qualities.
Yeah.
Actions.
Yes. Consistent, deliberate actions. And for you listening, that distinction is, it's empowering, really.
How so?
It means success isn't just something that happens to you if you're fortunate. It's something you can actively build. It puts the control back in your hands.
That's a perspective shift I think we all need sometimes. I'll admit, for the longest time, I figured expertise was it. Especially in real estate.
Like knowing the market inside out?
Yeah, exactly. Knowing every street, every price trend, the whole economic picture, I thought, if you just have enough data, you win. Simple.
Mm-hmm. Logical assumption.
But this blueprint, it seems to suggest there's something deeper, more fundamental at play than just the facts and figures. What did you find in there? What does it say is the real cornerstone?
Well, the source makes a really clear pivot. It acknowledges that, market knowledge is valuable. Of course it is. You need to know your stuff.
Right. Baseline competence.
But it's not the ultimate differentiator. The blueprint hammers this point.
Right.
Persistence, empathy, and adaptability matter most.
Persistence, empathy, adaptability.
Wow. It's a big shift, right? Because it moves away from just technical skill and information towards the human element, the character traits.
So you could know everything about the market.
But if you give up after a couple of tough calls or you just can't connect with what your client is really going through, that knowledge doesn't get you very far, does it?
No, I suppose not. It stays theoretical.
Exactly. These traits, persistence, empathy, adaptability, they're what let you use that knowledge effectively. Build trust. Ride out the storm.
Okay, that's definitely a game changer. It's less about what you know and more about who you are and how you operate day to day.
Precisely.
So what does this mean in practice? If we want to excel, what are these characteristics we should be, working on?
Okay, so the blueprint breaks it down into 4 core traits. These are like the bedrock for successful agents, and honestly, for success anywhere.
All right, let's unpack this. What are the 4?
They are self-motivation, persistence, adaptability, and empathy.
Okay. Self-motivation, persistence, adaptability, empathy. Got it.
Yeah. And when you look at each one, it's pretty powerful. First, self-motivation.
Oh.
This isn't just like feeling peppy in the morning. It's that internal engine, that drive that keeps you going when maybe the rewards aren't immediate.
Right, when no one's watching.
Exactly. For an agent, maybe it's making those calls, following up on leads, even when you really don't feel like it, just because you set a goal.
Yeah.
You hold yourself accountable. It's like igniting your own fire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. What's next?
Then there's persistence. This is like the backbone.
The steel's fine, yeah.
That's a good way to put it. It lets you push through the challenges, the rejections, the deals that just evaporate.
Which happens a lot, I imagine.
Oh, constantly.
Yeah.
Real estate, any sales job really is full of no's. Persistence is hearing no and still picking up the phone for the next call.
Or sticking with a difficult client, maybe.
Or nurturing a lead that seems like it's going nowhere for ages. It's about learning from the setback, not being totally crushed by it. The agent who loses a big listing but is right back at it the next day, that's persistence.
Got it. Okay, number 3.
Adaptability. Oh, this is so critical today, isn't it? In any field.
Definitely. Everything changes so fast.
Right. Markets go up, markets go down, client needs shift, technology throws new tools at us, like overnight sometimes.
Virtual tours, AI, yeah.
An adaptable agent isn't stuck in their ways. They don't say, this is how we've always done it. They pivot, they learn the new software, they tailor their approach.
So they can handle selling a suburban house one week and maybe a downtown condo the next, or go fully virtual if needed.
Exactly that kind of flexibility, being able to adjust to whatever the situation demands.
Okay. And the last one, empathy.
Yeah, empathy. And this is more than just, being nice or listening well.
Deeper than that.
Much deeper. It's about truly understanding and connecting with clients. Recognizing that buying or selling a home, wow, that's huge for people. Financially, emotionally.
What are the biggest decisions they'll make?
Totally. So an empathetic agent isn't just shuffling papers. They're thinking about the client's unspoken worries, the kids changing schools, the stress over interest rates.
And they address those things.
Proactively. They address the human concerns alongside the business ones. And that builds incredible trust, which, let's face it, is the foundation for any real relationship, business or otherwise.
Hearing you lay those out, self-motivation, persistence, adaptability, empathy, it's striking how universal they are.
Mm-hmm.
These aren't just real estate traits, they're life traits almost.
Yeah.
Anyone trying to do anything challenging could benefit from strengthening these.
Absolutely. Starting a business, learning a new skill, even just managing a tough project at work or home.
Yeah, they help you face uncertainty, connect with people, keep growing. Really powerful stuff. So, okay, we know what these powerful traits are. But the big question for most of us is probably how? How do we actually build them? It's easy to say be persistent, but harder to, do it.
Right. Knowing isn't the same as being.
Exactly. So the blueprint doesn't just leave us with a list, does it? It gives us concrete actions, habits.
Yes, it does. And here's where it gets really interesting, I think. The source connects these traits to specific actionable habits, things you can actually do regularly.
Okay, I'm ready. What are these habits?
Right. So if we connect this to the bigger picture, the habits are designed to cultivate those traits. First up, time blocking prospecting.
Time blocking. Okay, sounds organized.
It is. In real estate, it means setting aside specific protected time just for finding new clients. No distractions.
And how does that build a trait?
Well, think about it. It builds discipline, intentionality. You're forcing yourself to do the proactive outreach, even when it's maybe uncomfortable. That directly exercises your self-motivation muscle. Consistent effort, even without immediate reward.
Ah, I see. You're practicing being self-driven.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What else? Ongoing learning. This one directly fuels adaptability.
Makes sense. Learn more, adapt better.
Precisely. Markets change, tech changes, negotiation tactics evolve. Staying curious, committed to learning new things. It keeps you from getting stuck. It ensures you're ready for whatever comes next. Prevents stagnation.
So you're relevant. Okay, good one. Next.
Tracking your progress. This is huge for self-awareness and accountability.
How does tracking help with, say, persistence?
Because it gives you feedback. When you track your activities, calls made, meetings held, milestones hit you, you see what's working and what's not. It's not just guesswork.
Data, not just feelings.
Exactly. And seeing those small wins, even just tracking the effort itself, keeps you motivated. It helps you adjust your strategy instead of just giving up when things feel tough. It reinforces both self-motivation and persistence.
Okay, that's pretty practical. And the last habit.
Surrounding yourself with positive agents, or more broadly, positive people in your field.
The whole, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with idea.
Sort of, yeah. It's about your environment. When you're around motivated, adaptable, empathetic people, it rubs off.
Energy is contagious.
It really is. They offer support. They share insights. They kind of lift your standards. It makes it easier to stay motivated yourself, to keep pushing. It's like having a built-in booster system for all these traits.
That's incredibly practical.
Yeah.
It shows how these aren't just abstract ideas, small, consistent actions. They actually shape you.
They really do.
I'm thinking now about my own work. Time blocking writing, forcing myself to learn new editing software, connecting with other creators. I could see how that would build my own motivation and adaptability. So for you listening, maybe think about it. How could applying just one of these tracking progress on a personal goal, maybe seeking out a more positive peer group, how could that change things for you? It's about making it real in your life.
And there's one more quick, powerful tool the Blueprint offers. A quick tip.
Okay, what is it?
Write down your why and keep it visible.
Your why, your purpose.
Exactly. Your core reason for doing what you do. It might be family, freedom, impact, proving something to yourself. Whatever it is.
And keep it visible, like physically visible.
Yeah. Put it on a sticky note, on your monitor, on your bathroom mirror, wherever you'll see it constantly. The psychological impact is huge.
How does that connect back to the traits?
It's fuel. Especially for self-motivation and persistence. When you hit a rough patch, when you face rejection, seeing that why reminds you what you're fighting for, it's the anchor. It gives you that reason to push through when things get hard.
Wow. That little tip feels like like the glue holding all of this together. Your why powering the habits that build the traits.
It really connects everything, doesn't it?
It does. So the core message from the blueprint seems crystal clear. Success isn't just luck or circumstance. It's about intentionally strengthening these key traits: self-motivation, persistence, adaptability, empathy through consistent habits.
It's a journey of growth, really, building the person who can achieve the goals.
Yeah. Which this raises an important question, I think, for everyone listening. How might consciously trying to cultivate even one of these traits or practice one of these habits, how might that change how you define success for yourself, or just how resilient you feel day to day?
That's a fantastic question. It shifts the focus from just doing tasks to actively becoming someone capable of more. The internal rewards can be just as significant as the external ones.
Absolutely. And if you are inspired to start building these habits, especially in real estate, the source mentioned a resource, thriveinrealestate.org. Apparently, it helps you build the right habits. Might be worth checking out.
Good resource to know.
Well, thank you for joining us on this deep dive. We hope this gives you a clearer blueprint, you could say, for building your own success.